Today we're taking a look at the 5 players you should be using in Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy story. Let's do this, TXM style. What's up everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're continuing the series of looking at the best players you should be using in the story of your Inazuma 11 games. We're teaming up with ShadowAK yet again to bring you this list. Thank you to him for all the information for today's video. Now, before we begin, just a quick disclaimer that we will be not including the 11 additional players that you can get. Like, you know, when you go up to space and they're like, hey, take a look at these 11 players that you could use. We're not including those because Tail has already done a massive video count looking at all of them. There's no point just repeating his points. And if you want a list of early recruit players that have spirits that you can take off for the space stuff and that you can use for your other players or whatever, this is that list. This is that list on this side of the screen for you to take a look at. At number 5, we have literally anyone with decent block. Unlike the previous games, Galaxy is a very defensive game. Opponents' attacking ability is extremely lackluster, and if they do somehow make it past your defense, the game assures you that they will have a 98% of not scoring on Terry or JP due to the times 1.2 buffs that goalkeepers get. So really, any defender which requires silver or purple coins, because that means they have good stats, and that can be recruited in the story is automatically a good candidate to carry the defense with Einsatz, which you can get manuals of with DLC. ShadowAK recommends Tay Lyadika because she's got excellent block with all-around high stats, a high one like 173 TP with early and easy recruitment from Chapter 3 onwards, and the 2 other options he recommends are Jack Alltrade and Tio Thur, which are just as good. At number 4, we have N White and Lil Riss. 2 different players with different uses. N White comes in stock with Black Knight and pretty good stats. However, you want to change that Black Knight with an Air Element Spirit because at level 24 he gets Air Boost. He is good to use against the alien opponents with an Air Element boosted Spirit, however he falls flat at the start of the game unless you give him a move. Lil Riss is very all-arounded, having over 120 kick, dribble, and block at level 99. Stats aside, his moveset offers a stab, flapjack defense, which can help the defense just as much as Ricardo does with Einsatz. However, he also comes with a spirit slot, Jag Warrior, all-around stats, an okay shot block, and a spirit slot. Not quite as strong as N White, but just as versatile, if not more so. Trey Fast is overall a very balanced player and comes in at number 3. He comes with Sickle Weasel, which honestly doesn't even need switching, but if you want to make him a bit more defensive, then give him the likes of Jag Warrior. He comes with Kangaroo Kick and Center Scythe Slice, making him an excellent defensive unit. However, there is a drawback, and that drawback is that his stats do kind of suck, but with a Spirit Slot and a decent selection of moves, he amends that issue no problem. At number 2, Charm Up makes a return, the OP skill that means that girls get a boost against guys. Sylvia Doe Lagus is our number 2 player. She is a defender with all-around decent block, dribble, technique, and speed. Not to mention, she can also support the offense by firing off Samba Strike long shots when she reaches level 20. However, her flaws are that she is built as a defensive player, but does not have any dribble or block until level 42, so if you're not going to be summoning a spirit, you'll want to give her blocks such as Stab Einsatz that you get via Wi-Fi, for example. And finally, number 1 is Len Graves. He's back again, and this time he's actually a very decent candidate rather than being one of the only candidates like in Chronostones. Sure, his stats do suck, however he does offer Flying Fish Longshot support, a Spirit slot in which he comes with Pegasus, and Chain Shooter at level 20, an incredibly good skill that approximately doubles the power of shot chains. I've been using this in my randomizer Let's Play of Galaxy and it's becoming so in clutch. It's been the main way we've been scoring goals is with Chain Shooter. In fact, Len Graves is so good with Chain Shooter that ShadowAK reckons he's better than Falco in versatility in the story, due to his long shot, excellent skill, and ability to equip a selection of spirits. But that is it. Those are the 5 players you should be using in the Go Galaxy story. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go check out ShadowAK. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.